All right. All right. Sorry, folks. I had to restart my computer. I came off of a meeting, had some important business to handle with the pups, and we finally made it. We finally made it on here. So give everybody a little bit of time to get in. I'm going to play some fun music for us. All right, got some people coming in. Good. I was saying at the top of this before you all showed up that yeah, I was a little frazzled. I came off of a Zoom meeting and had some technical difficulties as we usually do. But everyone feeling all right? Everyone ready to journal? Let's see. We got Valerie here. What's up? We got Elizabeth Ann. Good to see you again. Awesome. So I'm pretty excited about today's topic. I've been through a whirlwind of events and emotions since we last hung out and journaled together. So if you listen to the Journal Party podcast, then you've probably already heard what's been going on, and if not, gotta check out the podcast. But I'll fill you in. So basically, I guess it was earlier this week, like literally, or maybe this weekend. Yeah, it had to be this weekend because then I talked about it in the podcast, which was on Monday. So my fiance comes in and we've been talking about getting another dog because I've got a French bulldog named Bowie, and he's 45 pounds of just muscle and energy, and he's the most pandemic puppy you've ever met. He freaks out when people come over, freaks out when dogs are around. Usually positive. He's very friendly, but he just doesn't know how to dog, if that makes sense. And so we've been meaning to get him a buddy, but at the same time, I've got a lot going on. We got Journal Party doing some consulting stuff, and getting married next year, and it's just what we sort of did was set the intention. All right, if the perfect thing comes along, then we'll be open to it. We'll see what happens. And she came running in. I guess it was this weekend. Babe, I think I found our dog. And I'm like, oh, here we go, here we go. So anyway, her friends, our friends, I should say, we're gonna be together forever. So they're our friends, but her friends ran into, or I guess they were going through the desert, and they came across two dogs. One of whom didn't make it, and the other dog, who's now our dog, spoiler alert, was just their loyal best buddy. Just obviously saddened by what had gone down, but I don't know how he made it out there in the desert, and I also don't know how people do that. And I don't want to take this into a dark direction, but gosh, just the gift of being able to love another being is precious, and I think that's what pets allow us to do. And so, while it deeply saddens me that this dog was put into this position, that he had to fend for himself out in the desert, and lose one of his best buddies. I am grateful that we're the ones who came into his path, and that he's now got a really good home. So we brought him home yesterday. His name is Ziggy. We decided Ziggy. It kind of goes with the theme of Bowie, and so far Bowie's not having it. Bowie, I wish it was smooth sailing. Bowie is upset that he's got to share the love, but we all got to learn to share the love. I think that's part of the journey. So we're figuring it out. Today they were doing a little bit better, but I always like to keep things somewhat topical and relevant to what I got going on. Maybe it's selfish because it helps me to put these programs together, but I'm really excited about tonight's program. It is called Pet Celebration. So let me share my screen and add the app into the mix here. Great. And all right, there we go. All right, and so this one, I like to make like the fun ones free if I can, and so this is our latest free program. So whether or not you're a premium member, you can always have access to this one and revisit it as you like. And it's Pet Celebration. So we got 10 prompts. We're going to do 3 minutes per prompt, and If you need more time, feel free to go back into the app or watch the replay. And if not, we're just gonna have some fun here. So, if you're ready, go ahead and open up your journal. We're gonna talk about our pet buddies. We're gonna celebrate them. All right. So let's get this party started. I'm gonna count us down. Okay, first meeting. Describe the first time you met your pet. What was your initial impression? Okay. It's doing that thing where I need to refresh it. So sorry for the technical difficulties, folks. It's going to be about 3 seconds. All right. A day in their paws. Imagine a day in the life of your pet. What do they experience from their perspective? Alrighty. Special quirks. What's a unique habit or quirk your pet has? How does it reflect their personality? Loving all the comments, by the way. This next one is learning together. Share a lesson your pet has taught you, whether about life, love, or the simple joys. Okay, adventure time. Recall a memorable adventure or outing you had with your pet. What made it special? So, pausing real quick. I've thought this song was over like 8 times already. I'm supposed to keep moving the music along, and I keep going to change it, but then it's like bum 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 bum. So, sorry. Anyway, this next one is silent conversations. If you could have a 5-minute conversation with your pet, what would you discuss? The perfect day. Describe what would be the perfect day for your pet. What activities would it include? All right, gratitude note. Write a short note of gratitude to your pet. What are you most thankful for? All right, future dreams. Imagine your pet's life in the next few years. What do you hope for them? All right, here's your last one, pet portrait. Think of a moment that captures the essence of your pet. How would you describe it as a scene or portrait? All right. How'd everybody do? Hopefully pretty good. Let me know in the chat. And actually, I wanted to drop a link. I actually dropped it a little bit earlier while we were journaling, but in case you missed it, I'm gonna put a link in here. If anybody wants to show off their pet, I think that'd be super fun. And to kick it off, I've got my future wife here. This is Alex.
Hi.
Her name is also Alex, but with an I. And these are our two pups. What's up, Alex? What's up, girl, Alex?
Yeah, everything's going really well over here. We're getting along. We're having sweet snacks together. This is Ziggy. This is our new addition. He came home with me yesterday. This is Bowie, our French bulldog. We are a big, happy family, and they are finally starting to get along, and things are looking really good for us.
Good. I was telling everybody about that at the beginning. I know we had some people come in late, but yeah, Ziggy, we rescued him yesterday. And one of Alex's friends found him in the desert, abandoned with unfortunately a fallen comrade. And we're in a good enough position to be able to let a little more love into our life, and so happy to do it. It can be a little overwhelming, but one of the things that I was journaling about is just how all of that stuff is so worth it. It's I guess people say that about kids too, but we're like dogs.
Dogs
You pups and future wife. Oh, you're getting some love, Alex.
Oh, thanks, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, well, and I've been eager to get Alex a little bit more involved here. She's like behind the scenes. She kind of makes things makes things work for me. She keeps me going, reminds me that this work is worth it, and definitely we wouldn't be on here tonight if it wasn't for girl Alex. So really appreciate you all. I don't think we have anybody else showing up in the in the links, but if anybody wanted to show off there, I saw a lot of people have cats in here. Cats, dogs, whatever. They're great. As far as insights, please let me know if anybody wants to share. The one that I wrote down just to bring up again, I guess this one came out of the conversation prompt, and the insight that I just took away was that as far as love goes, it's not really what you say. It's how you show it, right? And these pets, they can't talk to us, and isn't it crazy how you can just fall in love with a whole being that can't even talk to you? But I guess there's so much more communication that's going on beyond that, and these guys are just as you can see, look he's about to steal my girl.
I know. It's been 24 hours and he's already the love of my life, so we're so happy to have him.
Awesome. Well, does anybody else have any insights that they pulled from this one? I was trying to think about everything else I was writing. This one was less of an insightful one and more of just kind of fun, which I think is important. We sometimes this work gets a little bit heavy, and we do a lot of self-help and mental health type stuff. But I think one of the things we could all probably do is take life a little less seriously sometimes. And so I think I love when I can get fun with my journal. I mean, as much as it's this workshop of the mind where I really iron things out and get out all my head garbage and all that other stuff that we do, I think it's fun to be silly and not have it mean anything or matter. I mean, I guess, if somebody read my journals, that might be embarrassing, but that's why you got to find a wife that doesn't steal your journals and read them. You don't do that, right?
Never. Don't steal mine. No one's allowed to touch my notebooks. I don't touch yours.
It's all good stuff, though. I'm just constantly all good stuff about Alex here. All right, everyone. Well, I'm pretty hungry over here. Have the boys been fed yet, Alex?
They have. They've both been fed, so we're good to go. We're just waiting on you.
Okay, awesome. Well, we got one more quick share here. Christy says, "My dog Tulip is so brave and willing to try new things. Like she has no concept that someone would not love to share space with her." That's pretty funny. I think it's hilarious how some dogs, they just have no problem just getting right up in there and saying, showing some love. This one, Ziggy over here, just he did a dive bomb right into my lap as I was meditating before this little session earlier today. It was pretty funny. These guys are great. If I'm guessing if you showed up to this live that you probably have pets, and so preaching to the choir, you guys all know how wonderful they are. But these guys have really, really opened up my heart, my life, and I think we're just so blessed to have these sorts of relationships in our life. And so, I hope that you guys won't be shy, and that you'll share some pictures inside of the group and stuff like that. As much as I love seeing all the journal spreads and everything like that, I actually just love seeing that this is like a real group with real people, and hearing your stories and hearing what's going on. I think we actually have we got Mary getting added to the stage here. It's not showing her camera. Might need to do a permissions thing on the browser. But we might have another special guest here. Valerie says, thank you. This was great tonight. Looking forward to the next one. Well, thank you so much for showing up. We look forward to journaling with you again. How you doing, Mary? And I can hear you. I can't see you, though. Oh, disappeared. Awesome. All right. Well, we'll give Mary maybe one more shot. But otherwise, we're going to close this out pretty soon here. And I'm going to eat something for first time in several hours, which, when you're having fun, it's that's how I know. I think I know that like journal party is something that is good for me to be doing. I feel like the best things for you are the ones where you're just like, you forget about everything else and you can't stop doing it. And I know it's not healthy to not forget to eat, but I think I'm really stoked that we have this little club here and that I get to show up for you guys. It's one of the greatest joys of my life right now. So really appreciate you all. All right. Sorry, Mary. I'm not sure what's going on. It seems like your camera or something isn't connecting. So we'll have to figure this out again at some point. You're absolutely so welcome, Maritza. That's an awesome name. Cool. All right. Well, everybody, from the bottom of my heart, I love you all. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your evening. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. And stay tuned. We got another Journal Party podcast coming out on Monday. If you want to hear the story about our pups, you should listen to this week's Journal Party podcast. And Girl Alex, how are we looking on planning some retreats coming up soon?
Oh, absolutely. I just got back from a retreat, as you know, in Sayulita, Mexico. It was life-changing, and I can't wait to put a program together because I've done quite a few, and I'm really looking forward to meeting your crew and setting something up that'll be very valuable and a wonderful experience for everyone.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm very excited about that. That's kind of like version 3.0 of Journal Party. We've had a couple of iterations of this whole thing, and now it's becoming something. So stay tuned. Girl Alex is she's the one that knows luxury and retreats and self-care better than I do. I'm just good at writing stuff down. But anyway, thank you for journaling with me today. Thank you for taking a look inside what goes on in our lives. And I hope that you'll share some of those pics and videos of your pets and whatever else you want to share in the group. This is it's been so fun hanging out with you all, and I guess we're gonna finally call it. So everyone, party on.